For Wall Street Media, this is Cynthia. I'm here with Doug, and we'll help you make money in the stock market with information that you will not find anywhere else. We can guarantee that.
That's right. We flew people to San Francisco, and we have 2 CEO videos from JMP Securities Conference.
Very good.
We like JMP. They have good pickers.
We like JMP.
They're good, interesting companies, right? I always do well after their conferences. And I watched these already.
JMP, P&J. I like P&J. Anyway. So should we get into some videos?
Let's watch some videos.
Let's treat them to some videos.
Okay.
They want to watch someone else other than us.
No, it's not possible, is it?
Well, let's give them a little taste. Let me show you this so that you miss us. Okay.
I don't want to look anywhere except at you.
Exactly. That's why I'm going to make you look at the video.
Okay. German Mike's rolling his head.
Anyway, Peter Boney, President and CEO of Safeguard Scientifics. What a tongue twister for me first thing in the morning. Or ticker SFE, discusses the various types of companies in their portfolio, including companies that have partnered with Safeguard Scientifics in investing, such as Pfizer. That's a big company.
So we are very pleased with the kinds of companies that we have. We have those companies in 4 different categories. One category, very simply put, is the developmental stage companies. There's no revenue there. They could be in the FDA process, or they could be experiencing some beta delivery with early-stage customers. In the initial revenue stage, we have 3 that are in the $1 to $5 million category. These are getting initial customers. They have early market penetration. Their infrastructure is not totally built out, and their management team is not totally built out. In the expansion stage, we have 4 companies that are in the $5 to $20 million size range. They have a high-grade commercial solution. There's a growing market penetration. The management team is built out. The infrastructure is built out. And then these high-traction companies are $20 million on up in their revenue base. They could be profitable now or are on the edge of turning profitable. I'm Italian, so I use my hands a lot when I speak. So very rapid growth and the most amount of commercial traction. Now, companies can be positioned for liquidity in any stage. They don't have to be to the far right to be positioned for liquidity. A case in point is in the early stage or the development stage companies, lots of times big pharma are curtailing their R&D expenditures and trolling the FDA approval process for companies that have good trial numbers in phase 2 or phase 3, and they may be picked up by big pharma long before they see $1 of revenue. That's clearly the opportunity for instance, Avid Radiopharmaceuticals, which was a spin out from UPenn. And they have a diagnostics that will predict in somebody as young as you, your proclivity to have a neurodegenerative disease like Alzheimer's or dementia. If we can identify that in you now, we can give you treatment now, and your opportunity for longevity and quality in your life is huge relative to waiting for that disease to manifest itself. And then the treatment is far inferior as compared to what it would be. Lilly Ventures and Pfizer Ventures co-invested with us in this company, along with the CEO, the ex-CEO of Merck, who put in $1 million of his own dough, and he sits on the board. That's an example of an early-stage company.
Hey, I like these guys. We do them. Did I cut you off?
I was about to say that was Peter Boney. I was going to tell him. That was Peter Boney, President and CEO of Safeguard Scientifics. Thank you, Peter.
I like these guys. And you know something? They're partnered with Pfizer Ventures, Lilly Ventures, and how about this? I think the ex-CEO or the ex-chairman of Merck put $1 million of his own into it, right? I mean, that's pretty good.
He put $1 million of his own in my company.
And, you know, why don't you throw $1 million in? You're loaded.
I know. I'm going into acting, and I'm going back into starving artist mode.
I'll
Do you know how much money there isn't in acting?
So,
I'm starting to be like, you know, maybe I should take the train today.
Maybe I should take the train.
I took the train.
Did you?
Like twice this week.
I just gave you a check. You'll be all right.
I've never cashed any of your checks.
I know.
In 3 months.
I know the bank's going to think there's a fraud the one day you go.
Oh, I'm going tomorrow. No.
Oh, no.
No.
They're all going to bounce.
One day I'm going to
We're not going to be friends.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to cash them and you'll be like, yeah, close that company, Cynthia. Oh.
Yeah, they closed that in 1998.
Let's get into something good. Another video. Thomas Atkins, CEO of Dynex Capital, DX, discusses the company's legacy assets as well as current capital allocation, which includes buying more bonds. So let's hear Thomas Atkins.
All right, so let's talk a little bit about these legacy assets that I brought up. Again, we have vintage collateral from 1993 to 1998. We did some originations in our commercial mortgage-backed securities. We do have some commercial, but just to give you an idea, we have a pool which we call our CCA1 pools, and this pool was originated in 1993. It has an 8% coupon, roughly, and basically it has the right to be called in next month, to give you an idea. There'd be 15 years that was non-call. And so if you could imagine, if you're a developer and you've been sitting on this loan for 15 years, and we did original 70% LTVs on this loan, and that was back in 93 where 70% was really 70%. It wasn't sort of made-up number. And so I would imagine these LTVs are below 50, and any good real estate holder is probably going to refi these, and we're expecting to refi or hope to refi them. I can't guarantee that we will. But again, this CMBS is one example. We have another pool from 1997 that'll actually be callable in Feb. 09, and another one in 1998, which is out in 2011. So again, what I say, when we say vintage, we really mean vintage. We have no CDOs, we have no subprime in the portfolio at all, and don't plan to add it. We have low LTV ratios, as I mentioned, on both the CMBS and the RMBS. We've had minor credit losses in the last 3 years, almost not significant. Here's the current capital allocation. As you can see, our largest pool there is that $43 million to 30%, and that's that 1994 vintage RMBS pool that we have on the balance sheet. We have 29% in cash and cash equivalents, which is our next largest holding. And then we have the agency MBS and MBS REIT paper, which is something we just added recently. We are starting to put the agency REIT trade on. We started in March buying a few bonds. We plan on buying more. The 13% is the seasoned CMBS, which I spoke about. And then again, so we have some seasoned RMBS residuals, a small amount there.
Hey, he said they don't have any CDO exposure, right? And he seems fairly confident. You know, that was nice to see. It was you know, he seems like he has good confidence in that company. I don't know these guys that well. I'll have to look into them a little bit.
Thomas Atkins, he's related to the guy that did the protein diet.
No, it's not. There's no T.
I know. I was kidding. I was trying to send you astray.
I know. You know something? You always lead me astray.
So much fun, and then when you come around circle, and you're like, by the way, I didn't work out.
Yeah.
Well, then why'd you go that way, Doug? No one told you to go that way.
That's right.
I've got some management changes.
You just walked me down the path. I might add a safeguard to my portfolio. Okay. You can follow it on covestor.com for free. You can see that we actually, when I say like, oh, I like that, it's not like, you know, it's actually I buy them. You know.
Fun. I'm glad you buy them, Doug.
I do.
I'm glad you put your money where your mouth is.
Oh, look at that. Do you have management changes for us?
I've got some management changes.
From Liberum.
Well, I have.
You never say that. Andy Pickup, he's going to give it to you.
Is that who gives it to us?
Yeah.
Liberum?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Liberum.
He was here last week.
This one's for you.
He's British.
Anyway, Annexter.
He's in Monaco.
Do you want me to get into these?
Can I tell you how much better his life is than mine?
The fact that he's in Monaco and we're sitting here in New York.
I've been here with John and Mike, and I have been.
I like New York, so.
I love New York too, but
I love New York.
I'd rather go to Monaco for 2 days. They had Mary J. Blige play last night just for them.
Great.
I had German Mike here play just for me.
Oh, great. Don't want to know what you guys are playing, but anyway, Annexter International, AXE, ticker, announced that it's completed the final steps in its succession plan by appointing Robert J. Eck as president and CEO, effective with the retirement of Robert W. Grubbs on June 30th, 2008. One Robert for another. It's an even exchange.
I noticed that. I didn't.
Cortex Pharmaceuticals, COR, announced at the annual shareholder meeting that the board of directors had approved the promotion of Mark Varney, Ph.D., to president and chief executive officer, effective on August 13th, 2008. Very nice. Now we have a little doctor there.
A little forward-looking.
Yeah. Sinotech Corporation, or Cyan, cleverly named, CYAN ticker, a world leader in producing high-value nutrition and health products from microalgae, announced that its board of directors...
That's something that you'd be mixed up in. That'd be a drink.
Listen, just so you know, wheatgrass is probably a part of microalgae, I'm sure.
I have 2.
Good.
They're fresh.
Yeah. Actually, I'm really into the... what's that yogurt? Oh, the kefir.
I don't know.
Oh, kefir is very good.
I'm a fancy model. I'm a regular working stiff. I don't know all these fancy things.
All right, I'll tell you about it later. Okay, microalgae announced that its board of directors named Andrew H. Jacobson as president and
Anything
CEO.
Cool that I know from you.
Yeah, I'll tell you about it. No, it's really good for you. President and CEO effective May 16th, 2008. McGuire Properties, or ticker MPG, a Southern California-focused real estate investment trust, announced that its board of directors named Nelson C. Rising as president and CEO and elected him to the board of directors effective immediately.
Well, that's about our time limit, but we'll have oodles more. Well, how much more will we have?
Oodles. Yeah. Oodles and oodles of fun. We'll see you again soon. Thanks for joining us.
Click the feedback button if you own these companies. Safeguard Scientifics looks good to me, and I'm probably going to add some of that to my Covestor portfolio, which is free. Liberum's not free. We give it away free.
We give it away free.
But it's $2,000 a year.
To you.
It's kind of like a bonus for watching you.
A little bonus. Anyway, thanks again for joining us. If you want to find us, you can find us at
www.WSMCO.com.
Thank you. Say goodbye, Doug.
Goodbye.
Doug.